Hey, that's pretty good.
The Overlord is probably one of the greatest villains in the entire Ninjago franchise. He's one of the most cunning, one of the most ruthless, and just one of the most evil. He's basically Ninjago's version of Megatron, but that's besides the point. The Overlord was the prophesized Dark Lord that the Green Ninja would eventually have to face. He worked closely with Garmadon towards the end of Season 2 and actually managed to possess his body and convert to his true original form. After the final battle, he was assumed to be destroyed. However, he managed to escape into the Digiverse and remain alive. He then proceeded to manipulate both Cyrus Borg and Lloyd, while at the same time gaining new allies such as the Ninjroids and Pythor to ultimately return to a physical form. Of course, we know that he eventually completed that goal but was defeated again, but this time by Zane, resulting in both of their deaths. Now, the question on everyone's mind ever since then is, can the Overlord return again? And if so, how and why? Well, I of course have a theory about that. I believe that the Overlord is not just another throwaway villain that should only be relevant for 1 or 2 seasons alone. He holds much more significance than that. Remember, all throughout history he was the primary antagonist. He even fought against the first Finjitsu Master. So I guess that just shows how much significance he really holds. Because of this and previous events that have transpired, I believe that yes, the Overlord should and could return in the future. How, you may ask? Well, it's actually quite simple. The same way he did before. If Zane managed to escape into the Digiverse after that final confrontation in episode 34, the Overlord very well could for a second time. Of course, only if the ninja wiping the Overlord virus clean up the system prevented any future viruses from entering. Theoretically, he could escape into the Digiverse and rebuild himself just like Zane did. Even though the Overlord is not an android like Zane, he really is good at possessing other bodies, so he could have built one, possessed it, and got away. Maybe he did all that and is currently in hiding planning his next attack. Well, maybe that's a stretch, but the Overlord should return in the future. Again, he's definitely a final season sort of villain, and with the final season still yet to come, perhaps the Overlord's return is on its way as well. But of course, that's just my opinion. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up rating and click that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. Remember that the comment section is yours for all of your opinions, discussions, or if you just had a general comment, that's fine too. Also, be sure to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime later on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.